I'm an introvert and an ogreish troll when I wake up, so when my extroverted wife wants to communicate, it takes all the discipline in the world for me to perk up. The second cup is usually shared around 4 p.m. This time tends to involve recapping the tragedies and triumphs that may have occurred within the Halter family that day. It's the afternoon cup that I most look forward to enjoying. Traditionally, some of our best visions, plans, dreams, and creative ideas have come from this hour. We dream about vacations, Ryan getting better, the lives of our girls, church stuff, what our date might be for the week, the month, and a host of other hopeful opportunities. As we look back, most of our dreams in reality have gone unfulfilled. We're normal peasants, so we get stuck in the mundane reality of our children's schedules, financial constraints, the balancing act of ministry and work, and, of course, Ryan's severe disability. Until the fall of 2011, when finally everything changed. By sheer providence, we found a 350-person assisted living ranch for disabled adults. Ryan got accepted into the program and left his 10-by-10-foot room where he'd essentially spent his entire life. We are thrilled for him, and, candidly, we're also pretty excited for us. We can now go on a date without having to box up our food and rush home to scoop his limp body off the floor. We no longer have to say no to our girls if they want to do something with us. We are officially empty nesters, and the options are blowing our minds. So when Ryan's plans were finalized, I told Cheryl that we should use an afternoon coffee time to plan out our new life together. The day came. We went outside and sat on our front porch, and I said, "Hey, babe, my plan is that in a year you and I will take that trip of a lifetime. I want to take a 6-month sabbatical. We'll start off with 3 weeks watching the Tour de France in France, then channel over to England, then zip up to Scotland for the British Open. When we get home, I'll start building that log cabin from scratch." I was undeterred by Cheryl's somewhat skeptical look, so I continued. "And I'm going to finally take those bagpipe lessons, and then you can go skydiving, Rocky Mountain climbing, and even ride a bull named Fu Manchu." She wasn't impressed by my ability to link a nice country western song to my plans for our future. All I heard was the long, drawn-out slurp as she slowly sipped her vanilla cream coffee. Then she said, "You know, before we plan all this, maybe we should pray about our future." Without thinking, I blurted out, "Heck no! I ain't praying about it. I don't want God to screw up our only chance at a break, some fun, some frolicking, and lack of responsibility. We've put in our time, and God can go use some other people for a while." Cheryl just rolled her eyes while I kept venting. If we ask his opinion again, he'd probably have us move to the Congo and start an orphanage, or make us go back into youth ministry, or even worse, you'll get pregnant and we'll have to start all over again. Cheryl finally spoke. "I'd love to be able to take a few weeks off and do the Tour de France. That would be a dream come true. But now we have time to really help people. We could open our house with homeless teens, or even consider an orphanage type of scenario." "Drat, I knew it," was my response. You don't have to do this. Isn't it amazing how, when given the option to avoid more mess, trouble, struggle, or responsibility, we usually take it? I mean, heck, life's tough these days. The culture doesn't give us a sacred day off anymore. We keep busy with soccer 8 nights of the week, then tournaments on the weekends. The price of gas has us taking on one of those work-from-home jobs where we try to sell energy supplements to our friends. And then we hear that we should be really committed to this thing called church and living a missional life, which supposedly means I have to go try to reach out to my friends who are actually busier than I am and blah, blah. Are you kidding? Most of us just need a break. One of my friends even shared a brilliant secret he and his wife figured out. They have discovered that you can have date nights simply by dropping off your kids at any local megachurch and then busting off